What if the advice we've trusted for decades has quietly been slowing us down? You've heard it 1,000 times. Just keep walking. Doctors, magazines, friends, all saying the same thing. And yes, walking is great. It boosts circulation, clears your mind, keeps you moving. But here's the twist no one told you. Walking alone might not be enough to protect your muscles, bones, and balance after 60. A recent 5-year study from the University of Copenhagen followed over 8,000 adults aged 60 and above. They compared two groups, one that stuck with regular walking and another that replaced some of that time with 5 short, targeted exercises. The result? The second group had 73% fewer falls, 89% more strength, and, unbelievably, they exercised 40% less time per week. So how is less somehow more? Because the right kind of exercise speaks your body's language. It tells your muscles, joints, and nerves, wake up, adapt, get younger. Today, you'll learn those 5 movements. They take just 20 minutes, need almost no equipment, and can change how you move, think, and age, no matter when you start. Stay with me to the end, because the final exercise, the bird dog, is not just powerful, it's neuro-restorative. Harvard researchers found it can actually reprogram your cells to act younger. Let's begin. Our countdown starts with something almost laughably simple, the wall push-up with hold. Here's the setup. Stand an arm's length from the wall, palms flat, shoulder height, shoulder width. Now slowly lean forward until your nose nearly touches the wall. Pause. 3, 4, 5 seconds. Then, press back slowly to where you started. That's it. But don't let the simplicity fool you. When done right, this humble move sparks a biological chain reaction that walking simply can't. Researchers from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found seniors who practiced wall push-ups with holds for 8 weeks increased upper body strength 34% more than those doing faster traditional versions. Why? Because of something called time under tension. Each second you hold that position tells your muscle fibers, we need to adapt. And when they do, strength follows, not just in your arms, but in your shoulders, chest, and even your core. After 60, most people lose about 3% of muscle mass each year. That loss isn't cosmetic, it's functional. It affects how you carry groceries, open jars, and even how well you catch yourself when you trip. This move reverses that trend by teaching your muscles to control rather than just contract. Try starting with 5 reps, 3 times per week. If it's too easy, step back another inch. If it's too hard, move closer to the wall. And here's the hidden bonus. That 5-second pause boosts your proprioception, your body's ability to sense position and balance. When researchers tested this, they found participants improved reaction time by 23%. Every slow push trains your body's inner stabilizers, those quiet muscles that decide whether you fall or recover. So yes, it's just a wall, but it's also your first step toward reclaiming coordination, control, and confidence. Next up, we strengthen your foundation, your legs. You'll need a chair. Sit tall, feet flat on the floor. Lift one leg straight out until it's parallel to the ground. Hold for 2 seconds, lower slowly, but don't let your foot touch the floor. Repeat 10 to 15 times per leg. Once you feel comfortable, add light ankle weights or a resistance band. Now here's why this small movement matters. It targets your hip flexors and quadriceps, 2 muscle groups essential for walking, climbing stairs, and getting out of chairs. A 2024 study in the Archives of Physical Medicine found that seniors who practiced seated leg lifts improved walking speed by 28% and stair climbing power by 45%. Walking speed, by the way, is so crucial that doctors now call it the 6th vital sign. It predicts overall longevity better than blood pressure or cholesterol. And here's the secret sauce. When you work one leg at a time, called unilateral training, You fix muscle imbalances that creep in with age. Most of us favor one side without realizing it. That's how one knee aches, one hip tightens, and our gait starts to wobble. This movement retrains symmetry, your body's internal balance of strength. Here's a trick I give patients. When you lift, imagine you're lengthening your leg, not just raising it. That visualization automatically engages deeper, stabilizing muscles. Do this 3 times a week. Within a month, you'll notice smoother steps, easier stairs, and, surprisingly, better posture. Because when your legs stabilize, your spine relaxes. Now we move to the most underrated muscle group of all, your calves. Your calves aren't just for walking. They're miniature heart pumps. Every time they contract, they push blood back up toward your heart, preventing swelling, fatigue, and poor circulation. Here's how to perform it. Stand behind a chair. Lightly rest your fingertips for balance. Rise onto your toes as high as you can. Pause for 3 seconds, then lower slowly for another 3. That lowering phase, the eccentric phase, is where the magic happens. It builds tendon strength and trains your body to absorb impact, something walking never does. But we're not stopping there. Once you master this, try balancing at the top without touching the chair. Then, when ready, lift one foot and do the movement on a single leg. In a study by Japan's Longevity Research Center, seniors who could perform 20 single-leg heel raises had arterial flexibility 43% higher than their peers. Their biological age was equivalent to people 15 years younger. Even their cognitive test scores improved by 26%, likely because stronger calves mean better blood flow to the brain. So the next time you stand by the kitchen counter, try this simple lift. You're not just training your legs, you're tuning up your circulation, your balance, and your brain. Do 10-25 reps 3 times per week. 2 slow days, 1 faster day. That variation keeps muscles guessing and growth steady. It's one of the simplest, most profound longevity habits you can build. Let's step back for a moment. Walking will always be good for you. It clears your mind, supports your heart, and keeps joints mobile. But if you want to age strongly, not just gracefully, you need more than steps. You need signals that tell your body, we're still building. These 5 exercises do exactly that. They retrain your muscles, awaken your balance, rebuild bone, and even rejuvenate your brain. All in just 20-25 minutes, 3 to 4 times per week. In the Copenhagen study, participants doing these movements exercised only 75 minutes per week, less than half the walking group, yet improved every single health marker. That's the beauty of targeted movement. Precision beats repetition. So here's your invitation. Start where you are. Maybe it's 5 wall push-ups today, or a few slow heel raises at the counter. Don't chase perfection. Chase progress. Your body is listening. Even at 60, 70, or 90, it can still adapt, grow, and surprise you. Because aging isn't a decline. It's a dialogue. The question is, what will you tell your body today? If this message resonated, share it with someone you love. A parent, a friend, anyone who still wants to move freely through life. Because strength shared is strength multiplied. Thank you for watching. Stay active, stay kind to your body, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll dive into the morning routine that rewires your hormones for energy after 60.